Hello, hello and welcome. I thought I would record my recent Plan Tech presentation to the Planning Institute of Australia. We had some, funnily enough, tech issues on the night, and the screens weren't working, so people actually couldn't see my slides. So I thought it'd be worth recording it and so that people can have a look at it afterwards. It's only about 5 minutes. We were 5 to 7 minutes, so it's kind of a lightning presentation. And before my presentation, we heard about what AI is and isn't. And for me, something I'm really interested in is what does it all mean? What does it mean for us? And what does it mean for planning? I think that's on a lot of people's minds about what it all means, and I've been sort of going into plenty of rabbit holes on that. But I think I've got some opinions, so I'm just going to go through some slides now. Um, we can go from admin to impact. 40% of our time is spent on repetitive tasks. So knowledge workers, planners being one of those, is spent on repetitive tasks. So that's a huge amount of time we spend on those type of things. And I believe the best use of AI really is to take that load so we can focus on outcomes, not process. I um had an example of this where I was a little bit exasperated. We were talking to a council about subdivision permits, and having gone through a whole permit process, the applicant then gets a permit and it has between 100 and 200 conditions on it, which then require more endorsement and more back and forth. It's actually a very hard process, as you can imagine. There's not just one subdivision permit that a lot of councils will be dealing with. It's many. So just managing that is a huge amount of administrative work. So, how can we use AI to help us with problems like that? I think it's important. So what are the skills that we need? So I think, 65% of workers, knowledge workers, say AI will change their roles. Humans, our edge is about judgment and creativity, context. Not We don't need to do the data crunching. We can use the tools to do that, but we can look at that and use our judgment. Planners are experts in understanding the complexity and nuance of places. It's not an exact science. What the community values, what are the values that we're applying? So we shouldn't, in my view, just be processing the rules. And I feel like we've become, in planning, processors of rules, or more so than we should. So I think, AI can handle that processing, that routine, but not the judgment. Judgment is ours. That's what we should be spending our time on, negotiation, nuance. So importantly, though, I think one thing we should say is, councils, communities, everyone is starting to sort of crave and want a trusted human decision maker and a trusted human at the end of the day. We're already starting to question, is that image real or is it AI? Is that report, AI written, or is there a human behind it? Is there a human directing it? Is there a human in the loop? These are all really, I think, important questions that we should be asking. But on a positive note, I think AI can help us spark a renaissance in urban planning. It's become very much bogged down in process and red tape. We can move to a more vision-led planning, which is actually really drawing on what we're trained in, shaping great places, putting all our effort into that. Gives us the headspace to do that and actually think about strategic planning more deeply. And this is an example from when I worked in state government on 20-minute neighbourhoods, which is totally vision-led planning. I was sort of reflecting on this in terms of AI and its impact on our profession in planning. And it made me really think about how we're really shaping our habitat where we live and work. And that's a deeply human task. It's not, it can't be, the places can't be shaped by algorithms. Empathy can't be automated. At the end of the day, what's more human than where we live and how we design that? So I think that planning its future is really bright, and our superpowers planners is about connecting policy, place, and people. Um, and it's a very human people profession. It has to be. But we need to spend more time on that. So only we can do that. I'm proud to be a planner, and I really do want to see that change in a positive way into the future using AI. I will just mention though, so one of the things that I read recently, and I'm certainly aware of, is Professor Toby Walsh, who's the chief scientist at University of New South Wales AI Institute, has observed that we're actually lagging behind in Australia in comparison to other countries, and we're not seeing investments like they are in other countries. We're sort of falling behind a little bit. And there was an article actually today in Forbes where Greg Miller said, we're stuck in consultation mode in Australia. There's endless roundtables, worthy, but not sufficient. We need to act. So I really think that we can do it together. We've got the expertise locally, we've got the people, the tech, the great people which can do this. And to do it locally means that we have control over it. So please support local, and that's not just Spero, that's other businesses that in this space. It will make a difference in the long run that we can have more control. So thank you. That was a little bit more than 7 minutes, sorry, but I'm not on the clock with the recording here. If you want to connect with me, that's you can connect through that, scanning that. And it's a little bit strange. I'm doing a quote from myself, but I think it's kind of like I wanted to end on a bit of an inspiring note. And I think that in the decades ahead, AI will be woven into every decision we make about cities and communities. And our challenge is not to compete with what machines are doing. It's about growing into the parts of ourselves machines will never touch: empathy, imagination, and the ability to dream and vision, futures worth building. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you, and thank you to Peer Plan Tech team, and thank you to Arup that held the event as well. Thank you.